Hello, small children. How are you? Uh, this is the I am playing the Stanley Parable. It's true. A friend bought me this at some point in their life. Don't know why, I must say. Very kind of them. I appreciate it. I love you. That was probably weird. But, okay, so. I recall very little about this game. I remember it quite a long time ago, but I never really touched it. And it's been years. And I haven't seen anything on it recently, so we're just gonna get into it. The end is never. See, that's a good line of text to see at the bottom of your screen. You know, I don't need a phone call right now. Is that fucking Steam? I swear to God, if that's Steam, I'm gonna kill myself. It's totally fucking Steam. There. I'm upset now. That was annoying. I thought that was the game. I thought that was the heckin' game. God, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Just give me a minute. Unless it won't let me do that. Well, you know, the game won't let me tab out, so I guess we have to live with it. For now. Alright. The end is never... Yeah, I can tell with this fucking loading screen. I still have... No, I don't. I ran out of iced tea. Damn it. Life just got a little bit worse.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, good. On the right track here.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, good for him.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, you know, if I was Stanley here, if this was me, I'm just saying, I'm not connecting with Stanley here. I would not relish this job. If I did not have to do my job for an amount of time for something that wasn't my fault, you know exactly what I'd do.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh, shit.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
That'd be too much.
He had never been trained for that.
I hate working.
No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
See, those are good
I will be
thoughts.
happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed.
Oh, no.
Then days.
Oh, no.
Had years gone by?
I've been here
He
for
no
like 3
longer had the
seconds.
ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
See,
Here it comes.
that's the kind of thought process we need in this world. That kind of polite thinking. Oh, look where we are again. Just gonna do this. The FO, or not the FOB. The sensitivity could go up a wee bit, I must say. That's better. Okay, let's actually leave the damn office this time.
all of his co-workers were gone.
It's very
What
white
could it
outside.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Understandable. I miss memos all the time. That's the problem with being Stanley. I'm not perfect. Oh, look, it's the person who bought me the game, asking if they can watch it anyway. Alright, did I click the right button? Yes. Oh no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Oh.
left.
Oh, the frame rate. Alright. Alright. I'm assuming human is watching. Let me just deal with that. Give me a second. I will continue the video once this human says words at me. A 10-second delay. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if you can hear me also. I'm just gonna assume you can and just roll with it. So, left door, always acceptable. Always a good door to choose. So, sorry that video quality is a bit choppier than usual. But, you know, this isn't for me anyway.
Yet there was not a single
Mostly.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Always a good idea. See, these are very logical thought processes. Monetize freedom. Dude, these are great ideas. Dude. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, which one's me? See, that's am I the lovely suited man? I would love to be the lovely suited man. Charts ants. Oh, that's too much. I'm done. I can't do that anymore. No. Alright. Sorry. Other human has other human things to think.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. I can do that. I have that ability built into my systems. Is this my boss's office? No. Alright. Oh, it's lovely up here. Is this door gonna close? Is that a no? What a lovely door. Okay. Yeah, so I'm mostly making this for that human's benefit, so even if the video is stuttery, I'm not gonna mind too much. Oh, it closed now. So, I'm not worried too much about it. And it's mostly just because I'm streaming it. In the future, it should be better. Love you, guys. It's very lovely in here. I like this green sheet of paper. I really like it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
This one right here.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Extra, too much.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, I don't know what it wants me to do. Let's just fucking never.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Good thing
He
they boarded
stepped
off
into
that
the newly
white void.
opened passageway.
That white void was really starting to give me some shakes. I didn't know what I was doing. Ooh, big red button. Always the best kind of button. Lights exist. Oh, yes. Loading. It's good to keep that in mind, that that happens. They're just here to remind us that, you know, this is, in fact, a video game. It's understandably mistakable for real life, especially with the stuttery frames. Alright.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Would it? I'll trust you, narrator. Yeah, so this video is probably not going to be very high quality, mostly because...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh no. Because I wasn't going to record it until, you know, recently. Escape. No, escape, that's too convenient. I hate escaping. Oh, it's a large room in here. Big button. Can I like zoom in? No, I'll just have to accept that that exists.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Probably more than my Patreon $1 a month, I must say, to get this. Take a few amount of money. Cameras on.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh no, not my freedom. It's very spooky in here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
That's mine.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
No.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Angry feelings. I feel...
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So where does it want me to go? Does it want me to go up there? Or is that where I just came from? It's totally where I just came from. Facility power. Oh, see, that's probably a good place to check. Oh, wow, this is a very convenient setup for mind controlling people, I must say. See, like, I really want to help my coworkers, but at the same time, no. It's gonna give me some form of cutscene. I can guess that it'll give me some form of cutscene. Oh, it's beautiful.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh my.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's beautiful. It's like a Minecraft HD texture pack.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, I feel so much emotion for Stanley right now. You have no idea. I did it. I beat the game. I'm done. I'm done. I'm through. Just kidding. There's hecka game. I'm gonna walk all over this building. Don't you worry. If the building loads, there's the main problem. That is the main adversary in this game. Okay, look where we are.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, seems pretty... See, there's the most important door right there. Poke, poke.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Oh, yes,
but
I
it didn't
did.
make a single difference.
Shut up.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
See, that's what you think. Poke everything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I do that, though? Do I do that? It's just... See, it's mighty tempting. Nah, we'll do left door, I believe. Poke. Look at how pretty it is in here.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
That's okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Crafts
find an
about
answer
things
there.
and money. What is hot? That's very true. Stripes, colored insect. The stuff. Oh, these crafts are amazing. Yes.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here,
There's a broom
so he
here.
turned around
Nope,
and got
nope,
back
there's
on
a broom
track.
in here. This is my favorite broom. There's no... See, it's called a broom closet, but there's
There was
only
nothing
one.
here.
Shut up.
No choice to make, no path to follow.
There
just
is-
an empty broom closet.
You know what?
No reason to still be here.
There's a broom in here. I think this is very
It was
underwhelming.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Shut up.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there
I can
doing
interact with my
sweet
emotions,
FA.
narrator. I can interact with myself.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
No, I'm sitting.
Why?
Why
Please
not?
offer me some explanation here. I'm
I like it in here. It's
genuinely
very,
confused.
it's very pretty. I like this broom. This poorly textured broom. Look at those strands. I appreciate it. It's my
You
favorite.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But it's the best
I
room in
never
the
would
game.
have thought to mention it.
It's the best room in the game. Why would you not have mentioned it? It is Look at this. Okay, you see
Maybe
that?
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh yeah, they know. They already know. Don't you worry. See, but there's like a broom in here.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Well, you see the last one, fair enough. But the rest of my feelings.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
My feeling. You know what? No,
Well, in
I
a
can't.
situation like this, the responsible
no.
thing is to alert someone nearby. So as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No, I'm done.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I'm out of
the person. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Dude, no, you know what? I don't like him anymore. He's stupid. No, you know what? No. I'll go. Fuck it. Oh. Mine. Can't, not even an interactable sink. What is this game? It's bad. Time. I like that. I approve. Everything makes a door clinky noise, or maybe a keyboard tap. But hey, shut up. Nothing? Okay. 8 times. I can figure out what's going on in here. I can do this. I can't do this. I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna... Anything? I give up. I'm scared I'm about to get yelled at for being an idiot. Don't spook me like that, door. Oh, I already did that. Don't you worry, fam. Indoors monthly. Ah, see, this is graphing. I love graphing. He is the most expensive boss. Business strategy. What are you gaining from this? What are you gaining from this? I must inquire. I'm glad I haven't heard the heckin' narrator. So what's can I choose to go down? Oh, I can choose to go down. This is the best elevator. stop singing about the game I'm playing. There's papers on. Short history of... There's something about being hungry on there. No, I can't read text that is in that far away. It's a long elevator. Oh, this is beautiful. See, the narrator's singing job here is making me want to forgive him. Or did he? I think he just swore. That's bad. Don't swear. Unless I just misheard him. Also likely. Does this end? Does this end? He's getting louder. I will just sit here in this corner and try to read this again. A short history of... that's so hard to read. People, something about Poland. Of a short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. That's what it says. See, that's the information we needed. But did nothing. Are you? Stupid. This is bad. This is a bad game. Close the heckin' doors. I don't want to play it anymore. Bad garbage game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
8.
Oh, yes. He said 8. That was the best thing. I'm gonna do it again.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
No, I already did. Shit. I think the last one.
2845.
Shut up. This is fun. This is a fun experience.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
See, that's
and Stanley
boring.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I don't like him. He's stupid. I don't like him. He's a bad man. I don't want to go down here. It's dumb. It's bad. Stupid narrator. He's a prick. I don't like him. So I noticed that there was a loading
Stanley
screen.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Can I leave? Is that a thing I can do, Mr. Narrator? Bitch. Angry. Bad game. 2 out of 10. I'll take the escape. I'm intrigued.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, see, I'm okay, because I'm an edgy teenager, don't you worry. That's okay. I like it.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
That's bad. I hate tracks. This is a weird pipe. Or, like, thing. Looks like the thing you hang
At this
with volleyball
point,
nets on.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Oh, see, that's the room I like to see. See, that's what I want to see right there. See, that right there, that is a room. If I've ever seen a room, that is the room by Tommy Wiseau. Oh, see, this is what I like to see. Dead. No, I'm not dead. What a shame.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
What is the point of this
he
machine?
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Yeah, that's true.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story,
You're dead.
trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I flee. I flee. What is the point of this machine? Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
That's not
as
the narrator.
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
That's not a pleasant
killing
experience.
him instantly.
Don't do that. Oh. Boxes. Yes. I wanna... You know, that wasn't me getting obliterated. Fine, whatever.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Wow. Very meta game.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I wanna get back there. I can't get back there. I wanna type words in, but it won't let me because that's too much work. Alright, that's a thing. I assume that's Stanley's office then, yeah. I don't like how it stutteries, that's annoying. Filing cabinets always important, very important parts of a game. Office computers. So there's solitaire. Boop. 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 No, I want to boop beep. Boop beep. Boop beep beep boop bop. There's 1, 2, and 3, the most important doors. Why did my vision get like drawn to a point? Oh look, see there's a coffee mug. Rip coffee mug. Buttons. Yes. Beep beep. Bop. Beep beep. Boop. That's what that said. Those are made using Sourcewell, I could guess. Thanks though. I appreciate it. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Well, you know, it evolved. Office clock. See, that's the most important thing that could be there. What's here? Let's see. Employee lounge. That's a very small employee lounge, I must say. Ah, beautiful. See, the escape sign looks so much more pretty and intentional there.
Stanley pushed the orange lever. Then he pushed the number 4. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upwards to the power source at the top of the facility.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. I don't like the narration outtakes. That's scary. I can't jump. Is that for trying to jump a bunch? Because I've been trying to jump this whole time. Beautiful. Oh, mwah. Never been so happy. Beautiful. The countdown ending. Ooh, that's a thing I haven't seen yet. Never good. Adorable. Of the countdown room. Oof. What is an oof-worthy scenario if I've ever seen one? Let's see. What's this? Zending. Oh, no. Weird. Sending levers. That's adorable. Oh. Oh, for everyone. What a shame. Meeting room, yeah. Maintenance layout. Oh, shit. Oh, is there a vent? Is there a vent in the lounge if you disobey? Is that a thing? Alright. I'll try to keep that in mind, but I'll probably forget. Did I go in there already? No, I don't think so. See, that's silly. Adorable also. Oh, you know, that's good. So there's multiple choices there at some point when there's a cargo lift involved. That's good. It's so cute. I like that one. There's so much shit here. Words. Maintenance room. Oh, beautiful. There's a lot of shit here. I must say, there's one or two things. Oh, we looped back around. How beautiful. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go the way we haven't gone yet. Which I don't remember. I think we went... well, yeah, we went that way. So let's go this way. Ooh. Beautiful. Good for that man. He's a beautiful man, I must say. We already went there. Ooh. So it was first ew. Then it was less ew. I like how long his desk was, and then it was more detailed, basically. There was more stuff going on. It's prettier. I do like me a Stanley's room. Can I go in Stanley's room? That'd be hecka woke. I must say. Oh, okay. What am I looking at? I don't have any friends. Are you a rock? That's a good question to ask a man. Generally, the answer will probably be no, but you know, you never know. You might as well ask. Of desert boots. You know, that's generally the kind of thing most people look for. Treat it not spam. Not spam. Treat as important, not spam. Omnipotent voice. And swim trunks. Humorously small patch. What? I'm so confused. What is the difference between a duck? What is the difference between a duck? Didn't hear from them call on phone. I'm gonna do one more. From a I like this. Okay, one more, because these are great. Are you? Well, you know, that's a... I don't even know how to feel about this. I don't know where the exit is. Where did he say? The exit is in the back of the museum. There's... Oh, I haven't been here yet. Oh, well, that's good. Alien base. Awesome. Oh, that's great. Just awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's try to go. Let's try to go now. Where's the back of the museum? Oh. Well, there you go. Exit! Alright.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh, we can do, you know, I could just like hit the Windows button, right click on the game, click the exit game button, you know, but no, you're not gonna let me do that, are you?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Okay. Well, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it here for now. Leave it on a cliffhanger. That implies that some shenanigans have changed. The options, okay. Extra. Yay! Oh, this is a great game.
Yeah. So let's just say so let's just say it was yeah. Great. Because I wanted to put him down.
This is I am enjoying this game. This is an interesting experience. Alright, but I'm gonna call it here so that I can do another one later. So next time, I don't know if I'll be streaming it again, so maybe it won't be as choppy. But like I said, I wasn't intending to upload this in the first place anyway. So I'm not really intending for this to be a godly video. Oh, I just noticed in the top right it shows the live counter on the screen. That's weird. I don't like that. That's creepy. Is the live counter? That's spooky.
Because I wanted to put him down.
Alright, that's a magical experience. I'm going to be doing more of this because it's fun. Alright, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to go now. Bye.